kids say as well.
When you check into a hotel room and they say, I've heard that number before.
Mr. Smith.
My brother-in-law is called Jones, and you remember Alias Smith and Jones? Yeah. There's some laughs on that over the years. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's great to see you all here, and it's a real pleasure actually to be here in this hotel. It would have been 2009 when we were in the Novotel over the road, and we pulled a group of people together. We had about 78 people in the room that afternoon, and it was pretty much a group of people from around the UK, different areas of the UK, that we pulled together to launch a company that me and Fiona had come across. And we've been in a situation where up until 2008 we've had a very vibrant career in the industry. We've done very, very well out of the industry. It's been good to us. It's been really, really good to us. And we basically learned the craft, the skills that we required to build a business, and public speaking is one of them. And I'm very familiar with speaking in front of people. And when I first started, I was kind of a wallflower, but there's a story behind that as well. But we've been fairly successful in the industry up until 2008. And we've been living out in Spain, where we decided to take some time out. The financial crisis was biting, and we'd had a bit of a problem in our commercial life, as it were, which was a byproduct of the network marketing industry. So we had a year out in Spain. While we were out there in Spain, it was in September 2008, we had a phone call one morning from one of our distributors, a guy called Graham Denning in New Zealand. He said, Paul, I'm not sure if you're aware, but we haven't been paid our commissions. Oh dear. And we always got paid on a Friday. And it was at the time that Lehman Brothers went down. You all remember Lehman Brothers? Well, the company, and Jim will qualify me on this because Jim knows exactly what I'm talking about now, had sent the money across to the payment provider that paid us with the cards we had. We had a little debit card to go onto the bank. It was an online e-wallet system. And the company had wired the money to this commercial outfit that called into the bank, and they'd gone bust. Now, we had a downline at that time of around 50,000 people, which is a lot of people, and a vast majority of them in India. There was a huge organisation in India. And we literally had a scenario where the phone just didn't stop. And everybody was ringing us up, blaming us, saying, well, where's our money? I didn't know more than... So by the time we got on the phone to California, it was evening time for us. And it was early morning in California. In the office, the company, Melville, the owner of that company, didn't know the money hadn't been paid out. But what we were horrified was the numbers of people that got their commissions from months beforehand stored on this bank. So it wasn't just their current commissions, but there's a lot of money they've been earning. Because when you're earning a lot of money out of network marketing, you don't normally spend it all because you don't need to. And when you get onto 4 or 5 figures monthly or weekly, as we're used to, you'll find that you have more money than the month. And a lot of us lost a lot of money. And all our money gone. And that was really the point in my life where we said enough's enough. So we spent the rest of the year out there in Spain just trying to figure out what we were going to do. And we'd had a business one day. Next day we got no business. And the big problem was we lost our credibility. A lot of people that came to us and said, well, you talk to the company on a day-to-day basis, it's all your fault, you should know. Well, we didn't know. So we came back to the UK and we started tinkering around on the internet, looking for something that would actually generate some money. We knew a few people. So we found this little company, actually Fiona found this little company, and it was a company that had a really innovative front end, what we call feed a pay plan on the front end. And I can remember, you said this is good business, didn't you, Fiona? So Fiona joined, I joined up under Fiona, and we went to work, we flicked it out to a few people. And the next morning, we'd had somebody join us. It was a doctor in California. Well, we had quite a few people join us, in actual fact. But this doctor in particular, he joined us at the higher level. And we lost our commission. And we lost $200, didn't we, Fiona? We lost $200. It's bugger me, we're not going to lose that again. So we upgraded, qualified out, and we went to work with this company. Anyway, to cut a long story short, we got this business really rocking and rolling very quickly because everybody back in 2009 was kind of skint. Do you remember how it was? The economy had gone. And there's a lot of people, particularly here in the UK, who were really, really struggling with this thing about earning money. So we went to work and we found a few guys up and we all got together over at Novotel and it was the biggest assortment of mishmash people you've ever seen in your life. But we went to work, and we went and built that organisation to substantial numbers. And we had two significant lines that came out of that business, one in South Africa and one in India, again India, okay? So that was that, and then we got involved with somebody else that had a better idea, and that all ended up pear-shaped, and then we bumped into Jim. And I was contacted by somebody we knew, to talk to Jim, and Jim had been working with this company called the Advertising Net. Now at this point, Jim and David had been working with this business for 2 years. And we were brought along to kind of sort of put a bit of into it, yeah, and make it work. Well, the last 2 years has been really, really interesting. And what I'm going to share with you today is basically how we're going to move this business forward globally. And with just a few people we've got in the room today, there should be a few more people coming. I expect there should be around 20, okay? And where they are, I do not know, but that's not unusual. The very first meeting I ever did was in the Masonic Hall in our town, in that little town in Canada called Mendoza, 2,000 people. That town was so small, when somebody died, the guy went to the edge of town, we took it out 2001, 2009, they literally changed the number of people in the town almost daily. And the two guys were in that room, there was a guy called Ron Collins and Gerald Sparrow, who was the undertaker. So there we were, three of us, in that little room. And you laugh, you do laugh, but it was that sort of meeting. And I looked at Lorne, I looked at Gerald, and I said, well, who's going to bring some people? We need some people in the room to get this thing going, yeah? And that's really how I got involved in the industry, all around doing meetings just like this. And I want to tell you one more little story. We got that company rocking and rolling, like you can imagine, in Canada through doing little meetings just like this, with just a few people, getting everybody on the right track, using a system, and then creating duplication. But when we came back from Canada into the UK, we had the same problem again. We've got a successful business out in Canada, huge organisation, but we hadn't any credibility in the UK. And so we came back to the UK, and literally the same thing again. I thought, let's do this again. So we pulled a few people together, and the little pub in Bishop's Stortford called the Spit and Tile. And there were about 5 or 6 of us got there that first evening, and within a few weeks we had 40 or 50 people coming every week, okay? And it's all based around people connecting and building relationships. So what we're going to do today is share with you exactly what this business is really all about. Now also, I'm very comfortable standing in front of a few people or 4,000, it doesn't really matter. The only thing is when you're standing in front of a lot of people, you can't really identify with anybody because they're just eyeballs, you know. And it gets a little bit daunting because you don't know whether you're doing a good job or a bad job. With a small group of people, you can really sort of connect with people. We can do this a little bit more low-key, more intimate. But I'm not disappointed. So whenever you come to a meeting and you think you're just the only ones here, when you worry, it's when you're the only one sitting in the chair, you know, there's nobody else here. But we've been there before as well. So don't let it worry you. There's Jim's here and I'm here, and what we're going to do today is we're going to share with you exactly the blueprint, the formula on how we're going to take this business global. Now, over the last 2 years that I've been working with the guys, it's been an interesting journey, hasn't it, Jim?
Very.
And it's interesting, there's people in here that are just getting started, there's people in here who are having quite good success with their companies, see the power of the paper and working, and of course as people, you know, as us, ourselves as directors and owners of the company, we know exactly, you know, what's happening within our company, because we monitor it daily, we know exactly what's going on. Now I'm going to tell you some facts and figures, right? Matthew, you said something to me the other night, you said, what sort of meeting is it? And I said, well, I'll be suited and booted, okay? I do not do meetings in flip-flops and shorts and Hawaiian shirts. We were doing a meeting in Tenerife a few years back, and there's a guy that some of you may know, and I won't mention names, but I will, a guy called Simon, and he came to this event we were putting on. We had about, how many people we had at Tenerife? 200 people? A lot of people, wasn't it? And I said, well, it's really hot, it was in June, it was really, really hot. But this whole the hotel booked out, full of networkers. You can imagine what it's like. It's a nightmare if you're holiday maker there, because you get pitched everywhere. You know, it's terrible. But we were there doing the first presentation, and these guys came down in just their shorts, flip-flops, and I said, no, you're not coming to the front of the room.
They were speakers, weren't they?
And they were the speakers. I said, you didn't get dressed. So some of the guys were lending them suits, you know, to come along and do it. Because I just wanted to come up on the stage, because I was taught that it's a professional business. It's the poor man's franchise, they say. It's the poor man's franchise. It's not true. You make more money out of networking than you ever would out of franchising. So they've got that wrong. But people treat it as the poor man's franchise. So network marketing, it's all about really looking at it from a business perspective. And I've spoken to all of you individually. I've spoken to you, Wayne, on the phone before.